This is why people who have autism hate being interrupted. Now, as someone who has autism, I can resonate with this and tell you the truth. Let's just say you are having a conversation with someone. It's something that you are really interested in and it's something you're passionate about. And someone butts in, says something, and now you are completely off topic. And you have no idea what to talk about for this next topic. This is something that autistic people really struggle with, and it really gets on their nerves when this happens to them. Something that I am passionate about is films. Let's just say if two people are having a conversation, let's just say I'm having a conversation with someone and I'm saying, oh, did you see this new film that's come out? I think it's really good. It's fantastic. I think you'll love it. And we're talking about the performances in it, and then they're like, oh, did you see what this actor did for their style, for example, what they wore? And then that then goes into their fashion, and then this keeps on going on and on and on. Sometimes it can be annoying, but that is part of socializing and letting the conversation flow. But sometimes when it's about your special interests, it can be very annoying for people who have autism. I personally used to be very bad at this, and I would absolutely hate it, and I would keep my mouth shut and I would distance myself away from everyone. But now I'm getting a lot better at it. I know that if I'm talking with someone and it goes into something else, then I'll be like, okay, it's just part of conversation. I'm totally fine with it now. Something that I've noticed that a lot of people that I know who have autism try to do when this happens is they try to go back to the conversation. And then sometimes they talk about it for like 30 seconds and then they go off topic, and then when they try to go back to the topic, they talk about it for 15 seconds, and then that goes down to 10 the next time, then 5 the next time, then they just don't talk about it. If you have autism and you are like this, you need to slowly get out of this, because if you have 1 or 2 or 3 special interests, you are not going to be able to just talk about them things to people, and there will be other things that you will talk about. If you are in a conversation with someone who has autism and you may notice that they are always like this, then you need to make sure to just talk about it just a little bit and try and alter what you're talking about slightly. So, for example, let's just say if you're talking about Spider-Man, for example, let's just say the original Spider-Man, let's say you're talking about that, and they are saying how much they love it, and then you can say, oh yes, I really do like Spider-Man. I really do like what Tobey Maguire did in this film, in that film. Or if you're talking about a different film with a different actor, you can do this. You're still talking about films in that specific actor, but you are slowly going to the next topic and trying to get away from that, and they might not even notice, they might not, but if you are doing this, you need to make sure to be subtle about it and to make sure they are comfortable with it happening, because autistic people hate talking about something they are not comfortable speaking about. Now, autism is a spectrum, and this obviously isn't going to be the same with everyone. You can probably notice some patterns from people that you know who have autism do. So they like talking about certain things during certain times. They like to talk about very specific things, even if it's very broad. And this is something that you can learn from watching how they speak, watching how they present when they talk, and this can help you in future situations. Now, if you have knowledge on that thing that that autistic person loves, then you should definitely talk about it. You should, because even if you don't want to talk about it, this will massively improve an autistic person's mood, and it will make them feel like that person is communicating with them well and wants to talk to them and is interested by their interests, and this can go a long way. Now, I'm going to go back to my special interests, and one of them obviously is films. And I like to know what people's favourite films are, just in general, favourites from certain directors, certain actors, and sometimes when I am talking to a family member or a friend or someone at work, I always really appreciate it when they want to talk about it more and take an interest in it, even if in their brain they don't want to. I appreciate you staying till the end of this video. If you found this video valuable, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below and comment what you thought about the video. If you would like to know what celebrities have autism that you had no idea had it, there'll be a video right there. If you would like to know what it is like to have autism from my perspective, there'll be a video right there saying that. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.